Brakathia Hawu, Brakathia Shai, Brakathia Hawu, Brakathia Shai, Brakathia Hawu, Brakathia Hawu, Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim to Zadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. On the pre-Shemon, I'm gonna continue off with Genesis, the first chapter. We got up to the 16th verse. I'm gonna read the 16th verse again and see what I can get through today. Genesis 1:16. And the powers made two great lights. Right, remember we talked about the powers going into the first lesson. That's Yahushai and the elect holy angels. Made two great lights. The greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. So we see in that again, the planet Earth is created before the sun and the moon. This is very contrary to what we were taught growing up in schools. All right, the Bible teaches about a geocentric universe, meaning the universe, the Earth is the center of the universe. Where in the school system we're taught a heliocentric universe, wherein we're orbiting around the sun and we're also spinning on our axis. Now, at the speed at which the so-called white man is talking about, this Earth does not spin a full rotation in 24 hours. That's bullshit. For that to happen, the Earth would have to be spinning technically faster than the speed of sound. But rather, the sun is the one that's traveling. Okay? And that's what the scriptures tell us. I'm going to read it real quick in the book of 2nd Ezra. Damn, what was it? 4 and 50? Is it 4 and 34? 4 and 34. 2nd Ezra. Oh shit, I lost it. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, it is. 2nd Ezra 4 and 34. O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course. So the sun has a course. The sun is the one that's running the course, not the earth. It says, for he compasseth the heavens round about, and fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day. So that's what the Bible tells us. The Bible tells us that the sun is the one that's moving, okay? And there's different videos. People do time lapse where you actually see the sun moving. The sun is moving extremely fast, okay? And the earth is the one that's more stationary. It says, and the powers set them in the firmament of the heavens to give light upon the earth. Right, so they aid in light. Remember what we talked about, how the earth has its own light. But the sun and the moon aid in light. You know? 18, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the lights from the darkness, and the powers saw that it was good. The evening and the morning was the fourth day. So again, this is how we know that that day that it's talking about is talking about 1,000 years, because how can you have a day before the sun was even created, right? So in the beginning of the fourth day of the 4,000 years, the sun, the moon, and stars were created. Now the distance are accurate. These things are stretched out like crazy. But it didn't take millions of years to create this planet Earth. Okay? Again, the planet Earth is about 13,000 years old. Again, that's another thing that's going to contradict with the science that we were taught in school. But Scripture said, let every man, the Most High be true, but every man's a liar. You know? I got a little precept I want to bring out real quick. This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 20. It says, O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings. Profane means things outside the temple, all right, outside this truth. Vain, babbling, vain is unprofitable. Babbling could be seeds, unprofitable seeds, unprofitable philosophies, all right? And that's what happens, what you get in school and these scholarship systems, right? And oppositions of science, falsely so-called oppositions of science. So you open up the science textbooks, it's full of lies and also truth, because science just means to know. So there's certain things that's accurate, but you know, if it contradicts with the scriptures, like, you know, the earth being created before the sun is the right way, but you know, it tells you the other way around in the science shit, well, we're not going to believe all that. You know, because how do you know what was going on 5 billion years ago? How do you know that? You know, because them scientists is also operating on their own faith. 21, which some professing have erred concerning the faith. Grace be with thee, Tawab. So that shit could make you go off, getting caught up in the white man's bullshit. You know? Verse 20, and the power said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of the heavens. So the moving creatures, man is a moving creatures. All right, so man, every single thing you see, these moving creatures, we all came from the waters. We all came from the waters. When we were being formed, we were formed in the water, and we came out of the waters. In fact, when you look at a baby is formed in water, right? The term "the water broke" means the water that's, you know, sustaining that life in that woman's womb. We have to now get the baby out because it needs the water to survive. I think we're like 97% water, something like that. But man, creation, all these sorts of creatures you see walking around, we all came out of the water. We all came out in abundance. Okay, it wasn't just one man, Adam, or one woman, Eve. This is the book of Genesis 5 and 2. It says, male and female created he them. So male and female were created at the same time. He them, plural. And blessed them and called their name Adam. So just like how you have Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, and his seeds were called the Israelites, you have a man named Adam, but he was a part of the Adamites, if you will, in the day when they were created. So, you know, it wasn't just Adam and Eve walking this whole planet Earth by themselves. It was man. Man was created. The man was called Adam. 21. And the powers created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind, and the powers saw that it was good. So yeah, we all started in that egg sac womb in the waters. We emerged from the waters, and at that point we were able to reproduce. Even if you look at sperm, it's a liquid. It's a liquid that travels into a woman and it starts to grow, but even when it's growing, it has to be in water. So the waters is the key to life. You know, that's what Esau is trying to search the heavens for, a planet that have water, because they know that water is like the building block of life. H2O. And the powers blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply. Right. That right there proves that a man should have multiple women, because which one is more fruitful? A man on an island trapped with 1,000 women? Well, I say in a trap, you're going to be happy. Or one woman on an island with 1,000 men. Of course, 1,000 men with one woman could still only bring forth one child a year. But one man with 1,000 women could bring forth 1,000 children in a year. Just impregnate all of them. See what I'm saying? So this is how come, yes, they had multiple wives if they could afford it. And the powers blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the sea, and let fowl multiply in the earth. So the Lord is with life, not no abortions. And the evening and the morning were the 5th day, in the 5,000th year, man was created. And the powers said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping things and beasts after his kind, And it was so, right? So we're not supposed to be crossbreeding animals. They're supposed to be after their kind. You're not supposed to have no fucking ligers. That's how come they can't reproduce. Because it's against nature. It's against what is natural. And the powers made the beast of the earth after his kind, and the cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind, and the powers saw that it was good. 26, and the powers said, let us make man in our image, meaning give man laws, statutes, and commandments, okay, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all earth, and over all creeping things, and creepeth upon the earth, right? And man was given that wisdom, because the mind is the one that we dominate all these other creatures on the planet Earth with our mind. You know, a lion could destroy you, but the man was given the wisdom to make, you know, tools that could kill lions. A dude was taming a lion with a fucking chair in the circus. See, so the powers created man in his own image. In the image, the powers created him, male and female created he them. So again, all came out all at once. 28 says, and the power blessed them, and the powers said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the planet earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish, over the sea, over the fowl, over the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. So man was given dominion over the earth. And the powers said, behold, I have given you herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. So in the early stages, we had a very plant-based diet. We didn't consume meat as much, you know, and that should be the herbs, your food, okay, the food. But you know, the so-called white man has really blocked our life force off from the food, you know, with all these chemicals and bullshit like that. Verse 30 says, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I had given every green herb for meat. See, and it was so. And the power saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. So it took 6,000 years to create. On the 7,000 year, they rested, okay, from creating. Why? Because creation is a pleasure for the angels. That's in the book of Revelations 4:11. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rakak Kudash, that belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, which you well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim to Sadakim, that do this in their most truth and sincerity. Shalom.